We were saying it's their worst song, wasn't it?
I think so,
number
yeah.
one. Of course, Frankie by Sister Sledge there. Now this week, Wayne is making one of my favourite types of cocktail, because it's whiskey. Before we do that, though, you've not had a drink for about a year.
The festival last year was the last time I touched any alcohol. This is going to send me back, back to dark places.
But you didn't... Why did you give up?
I wasn't getting enough work done. You know, that day when if you get drunk, the day after is that recovery day, and then there's the night when you're actually drinking. That's 2 days a week, you know, just if you get drunk once a week, which is an average, you know, drinking for a human being.
You don't have to drink to get drunk, though, do you, Wayne?
No, I feel really guilty now, as well.
Well,
I've got to do it for Tim, because he loves whiskey sours, so I'm sure he'll be able to help you out if you don't want to finish.
You don't have to drink to get drunk, do you?
Of course you don't, no.
Good.
Get a little sip.
Okay.
Now, 2 whiskey sours doing today, what we're basing it on is basically, we've got 2 15-year-old single malts, and they both kind of finish in different casks. So first one you use has been matured in sherry and bourbon casks. So you want to get a bit of sherry influence, and you want to get a bit of wood, the sweet wood from the bourbon casks as well. Because you've got different European oak, is very different from American oak. American oak's white with a very tight grain. European is a red oak and has a different flavour characteristic. So what I want to work on flavours which are going to complement, based on the sample, complement these basically spirits. So we've got some fresh apple. Don't want to use apple juice, we want to get some nice acidity of the apple itself.
So these are whiskey sours you're making, I know.
The basis, we've got, so we've got some lemon juice. Sweeten it, we're going to use a little bit of some honey. Just get some of that in there. Honey and apple, it's called a honey apple sour, by the way, and it's lovely with the honey and a little bit of vanilla, because it really works with the bourbon cask. The honey seems to work with the sherry nicely. Good couple of dashes of good old whiskey bitters. Does have a bit of spice, again, putting some of that wood flavour through. A little bit of egg white to give it some fluffy texture. And a good double measure of this Speyside malt, which is being finished in sherry and bourbon cask. So you've got a good double measure in there. There's a bit there, Tim, on its own if you want to have a smell, to see if you can pick any of that thing that's talking about the influence of the wood is really important. Especially if you've been 15 years of age, you're going to get that more of the character.
Did you drink? Did you drink cocktails?
I was a JD man. I was a whiskey man.
American whiskey. Yeah. Give it a good vigorous shake. You want to make sure you get all that apple. You want to get the freshness of the apple in there. You want to really bring that out. So you can use apple juice, but it can be a bit sweet because it is a sour drink. I want to have that nice bite that you want in a good whiskey sour. Then fine strain.
Oh, that looks good.
A bit of fluffiness has come from the egg white. Now I'm just going to
Do you need another egg white? Have you got one?
No, the other one's something different in there. So that's our honey apple sour.
Try that.
Try that for me.
You can have a little sip. You want to try a little bit with a straw?
Sip with a straw.
Little sip with a straw, so we don't tease you
off.
too much.
What'd you do?
That's it. He's back on the booze.
Back in there.
That's
Back
it.
in the game.
It's good.
Oh, it's really good.
It's really good.
Lovely, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it?
And we were using quite, fine single malt whiskies here, 15 years old, so we're going for we're not going to try away from the quality. This one we're using red fruits because this next one is from the Isle of Jura, and what they have is been matured and finished in a Barolo cask, which is red wine from Italy. So it's got a big, bold, meaty wine flavour. So I've got red fruits, again, lemon juice, sweetened with some
there's something
summer
about
cordial.
whiskey sours I really like. I don't know what it is.
I've got some New Orleans bitters. This is cherry in these. You've got, really cherry bitters, if you like, from New Orleans. 3 drops of that, quite potent. Then we're going to have a nice good slug of this Barolo cask finished 15-year-old single malt from Scottish Islands, and that's going to have that red fruit character. It's going to be lovely.
Is that what in there?
That's in this one here, Tim. Yeah.
Let me smell that.
Have a smell. And you see the colour actually is different too. So the wine cask is give it a little deep colour.
Oh, yeah,
Slight colour to it. So a bit winey. So the red fruit should be a nice character. It's going to work with it. Get a good vigorous shake.
I can't tell the difference.
It's coming together, there you go.
Yeah. It's a bit winey, isn't it? It's a bit winey.
Yeah, the cherry one should have a little bit more of a nutty character to it. Then just straight over, this one's going to be over ice, that's why I use the egg white, because you're going to have a different texture drink. Great colour. Lovely summer fruits on a stick. There we go. There's our number 2. And that one's red berry
sour. For the ladies, isn't it, this one?
One for the ladies.
Yeah. Go on, let's have another go. Zesty.
Zesty.
It's zesty.
5 a day.
You've got 3 there, haven't you?
Oh, that's really good as
Yeah,
well.
it's good.
Oh, they're so good. Well done. All right, thanks, Wayne. And for those details of the cocktails, just go to our website, bbc.co.uk/something for the weekend. Now time to see comedian Griff Rhys-Jones as he rides on the crest of a wave in a preview of his new series, Rivers.
Now, all morning we've been showing you clips from an episode of Supergran and asking you to guess what year it was first broadcast. We gave you a couple of clues. Sister Sledge were #1 and Back to the Future was in the cinemas. Well, the answer is 1985. So, congratulations. Who guessed?
You got that right?
Yeah, I was convinced it was 84.
That was good.
Yeah.
Well done.
So, Simon, what's everyone eating?
OK, so
please?
Lou has got the magnificent, the honeycomb mascarpone and strawberry layer. And then Sarah has got the duck meatballs, probably the dish of the day, if not the series.
So.
Tim, you've got the samosas. Calvin, you've got both. You've got the cheese pie, and you've also got duck meatballs, and then I've also got the mascarpone.
Yeah, I don't want those, so...
What do you want to do on that?
Do you want some of
I'll
our
I'll
meatballs?
try some of that,
Want
and
some
then
of
I'm going to try some of that as well.
That
Do you mind me trying it with you?
No, not at all.
Pie
Got some of these.
with potato, cheese,
Oh,
onion
really
and
good.
cream. It's going to be nice, isn't
Wow,
it?
it's really
Got some
nice.
emails. Jane Pritchard Williams for you, Sarah. Do the people you feature on Property Ladder not realise you were trying to help them?
No, I think they just find me annoying, actually. Mind you, used to try living with me.
Do you find it frustrating, though, when you give them advice and they don't do it?
Once or twice I have, but most of the time I kind of think... Actually, it's more scary. This series, they started taking a bit of notice of me, and I kind of leave thinking, oh, my goodness, what happens if I was wrong?
It's better when they disagree.
Yeah, because that's fine. It turns out that if I'm right or wrong, it's fine.
Kelvin, Mark Daniel says, how long does it take to write a song from start to finish?
It depends on the song, and it depends how frequently you're working on it.
Give him a ballpark figure.
I don't know, like the Dizzy tune took about 4 months because it was so infrequently worked on, the first Dizzy tune. I'm Not Alone, I had that riff for about 1.5 years before I did anything with it.
Right.
So, I don't know, it takes a while.
I hoped you'd say 5 minutes.
We've only got 30 seconds left, but Chris Garner's one of many who have said, are there any overseas property markets that are good investment in the credit crunch? Do you know about overseas markets?
Not a lot, but I'd say definitely don't touch it unless you know it really well, the market over there.
Oh, really? Because everyone goes, Morocco!
I know, and then they go to Morocco and discover that actually the laws there mean that they don't own it after all.
Even though they spent a couple of million on it. All right, that's it for this week. Thanks to Sarah and Kelvin for joining us, and thanks to Louise Redknapp for helping out. Thanks a lot over the past 3 weeks. We're off on our summer holidays now, but we'll be back on Sunday, the 30th of August, when Angelica Bell will be joining me and Simon. Enjoy your summer and see you then. Come on, Chelsea. You Blues. Bye-bye.